Hello everyone, welcome to another card opening here on Simon's Card Hut. My name is Simon and today it's finally time. The coveted box has arrived to open the Spell Ruler reprint for the 25th anniversary for Yu-Gi-Oh! So without further ado, let's open it right away. The set itself is not really anything special. Top hits off the top of my head, I think, include Relinquished. Probably the Toon stuff, the Blue Eyes White Toon Dragon and the Toon Summon Skull. Delinquent Duo was also in here, I think, and Snatch Steal. Those should be the top hits here. So let's see if we can get either of those. And of course we have a lot of very interesting creatures and spell cards. We have a Senju of 1,000 Hands, and speaking of the Toon Summon Skull, probably not worth more than 20, but should be around 10 to 15, I think. You will of course know because you will have it on the screen. That also concludes me opening the 5 reprinted sets from the early days of Yu-Gi-Oh! We have a Shining Angel here. Not a bad card actually. Let's see what else we can get here. I can already see that we have a Serpent Knight Dragon here. Yeah, not a very exciting card, not very powerful. 2 tributes for 2,350 attack monster is just nothing to write home about. Especially if you compare it to the regular Summon Skull. Anyway, moving on. We have a Flying Kamakiri number 1. Of course, the set included the elemental attribute cards, which increased the attack of the element by, well, in comparison to previous cards, quite a bit, but also lowered their defense in return. Here we have a Giant Germ and an Upstart Goblin. On to the next pack we go, where we have an UFO turtle. And on to the next pack we go, where we have a Mother Grizzly, allowing you to search for an water attribute monster. And we have a Giant Junade. Which is technically Heavy Storm in verse, because it gives everything back to the hand instead of destroying them. Moving on. The Horn of the Unicorn. And that's about it here. On to the next pack we go. We have a Cyberjar. That was actually a pretty decent one back in the day. If you got to flip it. Next pack we have a Karate Man. And that's about it. On to the next pack we go. Full of excitement. And we have a manga Rioran. Moving on. And we have a Hyosan Ryu. Also not ideal with those stats for 2 tributes. And we have an Invader of the Throne. And some very boring normal monsters. On to the next pick we go, where we have a push, a rush recklessly, not a push. We have a Hero's Shadow Scout. And that's about it. Do probably still have most of the comments lying around somewhere. We have another UFO turtle, and I already saw a ultra rare there, a Toon Mermaid. And then once again some not so decent cards, but that's fine. Every card game has their old not so good cards. We have a Mother Grizzly here, and that's it. Moving on. Let's see what else we get. We get another Hero's Shadow Scout. And that's it here. We have a Hungry Burger. Another Cyberjar. A Confiscation. Discard spell. Where you get to choose. Moving on. We have a Nimble Momonga. And that's about it. On to the next pick we go. Let's see what we have here. We have another Rush Recklessly. And that's about it. We have Weather Report. If you want to counter the Swords of Revealing Light in a not so good way. Moving on. I currently see something very nice. We have a Karate Man, and it's a Toon World itself, which pretty much enables the Toon monsters then. 3 packs left to go. Value wise, as usual, I think unless you get a even all the hits don't combine to the value that you need to pay for the box. We have another here Sanrio, but it's all for nostalgia. Second to last pack. Let's see what we get. We get another Shining Angel and nothing. On to the last pack. Which refuses to be opened. Let's see if that's a good sign or not. Probably not. We have a Mystic Tomato for the Dark Monsters. And that's it. So, finally done with opening all the old reprinted sets. So now next we will be moving on to Phantom Nightmare, a few boxes. So thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. And I'll be seeing you at the next one.